Yeah. Living life as a giant ain't never been an easy thing to do. Big steps come with big measurements, with big consequences. When you fall down as a giant, it means it's harder for you to get up, because I live like a giant. I'm just living like a giant. Can somebody help me out? I'm just living like a giant. Can't seem to find my way out. I'm just living like a giant. Can somebody help me out? I'm just living like a giant. Living like a giant. Wake up in the morning, look out the window, look at all the leaves blow. Blessed to be alive today, cause tomorrow ain't promised. So I thank the Lord for my granddaddy for telling me that. But most of all, I thank my mama for always having my back. Never take a woods and nickel, yeah, my granny told me that. Never give a nigga your back, yep, the streets taught me that. OT, where you at? It's because of you I'm rapping, and because of you I'm rapping, I'm finna make something happen. I'm the captain of the ship in this journey we on. And don't get mad if I don't mention your name in this song. I'm the tallest on both sides of my family tree, which means it's gonna take more of you than it's gonna take more of me. My ambitions, they got me worried, cause I'm a year over 30, and I just got to bury my grandma in the cemetery. And I wonder which one of my people next are gonna be buried. But I'm still living life in a hurry while I'm living like a giant. Can somebody help me out? I'm just living like a giant. Can't seem to find my way out. I'm just living like a giant. Can somebody help me out? I'm just living like a giant. Living like a giant. Now have you ever tripped over your own 2 feet? Did a somersault, cartwheel, and fucked up your left and right knee? Put your head up and blame the nigga that's up across the street for the fact you don't know the nigga and that you want it beat. You bought yourself a pistol from the store, left with no receipt. For the ones that follow with my footsteps, come on and follow me. I know I'm not Jesus, baby, but guess what? You can follow me. I can make the blind see, but I can make you all believe. I'm a giant with a big rep that's known to take big steps. Move over or get stepped on. When my niggas out here flexing and disrespecting my tech and bumping off at the neck. Move over or get stepped on. You don't really wanna play with me. The best thing for you to do is move away from me, cause I just don't know what these hands here might do. I'm just living like a giant. Can somebody help me out? I'm just living like a giant. Can't seem to find my way out. I'm just living like a giant. Can somebody help me out? I'm just living like a giant. Living like a giant. Help me! And I'm falling and I can't get up. Seem like everything that I touch either crumble or crush, breaking boulders down in the dust. The only thing that can pick me up is a giant. I got little people trying to help me, I got little people trying to bail me out. I got little people yelling, get your ass up out my house. But I need someone to help me up. Every building I seem to touch, I crush and I can't find